Hey everyone, how's it going? Christina here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. Doing an update for you today on KASPA. It has been hovering in the 9 cent, 10 cent range. In fact, as I'm watching it today, it kind of bumps down to 9 cents, back up to 10 cents. Will it stay at 10 cents is the question. Will it go beyond 10 cents? How far is it going to go? Towards, or by the end of the month? What will this look like in May? These are all questions that people are wondering about and asking themselves. I think like in terms of buying, when to buy Caspa, I would just keep accumulating. Just because it hit 10 cents doesn't mean that it's like too expensive to buy now. I think anything below 20 cents is still a really great discount for Caspa. So just because it hit 10 cents, I would not stop buying. I would continue to accumulate and pack your bags on this. So let's jump into the chart a little bit here. We're looking at the 24-hour view, currently down 4.07% at the moment. All-time low is 9 cents. All-time high is 10 cents. So we're looking at a little bit of a 1 cent difference there. As I said, it's kind of been hovering and going up and down from 9 cents to 10 cents. Moving on into the 7-day view, it's up 30.02% for the week. We have an all-time low of 7 cents and an all-time high of 10 cents. So we have a 3-cent rise. And moving into the 1 month view, it's up 33.67%. We have an all-time low of 5 cents and we have an all-time high of about 10 cents. So we're looking at a 5 cent difference there. Is down a little bit for the year, 15.97% with an all-time low of 6 cents for the year. Actually, I think it was 5. Yep, sorry, 5 cents, 0.57, so almost 6 cents as an all-time low. And of course, the all-time high for the entire project is 20 cents. So this, when I zoom out the all-time chart, this is a bullish looking chart. This is a healthy looking chart. I think, and then we'll go to exchange listings in a minute. I think that by the end of maybe May, we could see this maybe hit 20 cents again, hit that all-time high that it hit before. Then I think when we get into June, July, and August, we're going to see it hover over 20 cents, hit a new all-time high, and then come back down in a little bit of a correction. And then it'll just keep kind of doing that, like new all-time high correction, new all-time high correction. I think these are kind of like preview pumps. I don't think it's going to crash again to 5 cents. I think that short-term correction is over. And I kind of feel that way about meme coins and altcoins in general. I think the correction is mostly over. We could see some very brief short-term corrections, but I don't think we're going to see like major dumping. I think as a whole, we're kind of coming back here. And these charts are now starting to position themselves with smaller pumps. So then once we hit like the summer months, it's going to be bigger pumps. So these small pumps are kind of preparing for bigger pumps. But I love what I'm seeing here, and I would continue to buy for this project, for Caspa. I would not stop buying just because it hit a certain price point. Again, anything below 20 cents, in my opinion, is a good buy. So in terms of exchange listings, we have yet to really see the big ones here, and that is to come. And I think that's exciting, and I think that's something to look forward to, that we have more big and main tier 1 exchanges to come. 70 exchange listings total. It has BitGet, Bybit, Mexi, KuCoin. Those are some really great tier 3, tier 2 exchanges. And it already started in the tier 1 department with Kraken. And people forget it's also available on Uphold. So we're kind of moving into that tier 1 category now for Caspa. In addition, the chart is starting to consolidate and kind of get itself in position to really pump. So we are on the brink of something major here for Caspa. So this should really serve as preparation for big pumps to come. The community sentiment on this, it's kind of remained the same here. We have 229K votes on this. 88% of those 229K votes are bullish on the project, 12% is bearish. It's interesting because I did a poll on this on my X page for people who are bullish on KASPA, and that poll, the bullish category largely exceeded the bearish category, at least for my following and like how my community feels about KASPA. But again, CoinMarketCap is more of the general community. So, I've said this before. I'm kind of surprised to see it in the 80% range there. I think this should really be like in the 90%. But again, some people do still have mixed feelings on this project. I don't. My conviction in this is strong. In fact, my price prediction for this for probably, I usually say December 2025 because I think that's a good time frame for a lot of these price predictions to finally hit. Actually, I don't even need the calculator for this. I believe this is going to hit $3 to $5. I'm going to put in that range. $3 is more of the conservative price prediction. $5 is more of the bullish price prediction. That has been my price prediction since I've been covering KASPA. Since the beginning of me covering KASPA, I have been saying that price prediction. I think it remains the same, and I do think it'll hit at least $3 worst case scenario. So that means, and that's just for this bull cycle. What KASPA can do beyond this bull cycle is incredible. And I think we're going to see really, really huge gains for this. So this is a project you're going to want to always have a bag of if you want to collect profits after this bull cycle. I think that's smart, but like I would still always have like at least a moon bag or small to medium sized bag beyond this bull cycle because this is just going to continue to fly. Um, so in terms of the market as well, I just want to mention I think everything is on time here. The Bitcoin halving was 1 year ago. Historically speaking, a year after the Bitcoin halving is when things go through a correction and then start to really pump. So we're on time. This bull cycle is on time. We're finally starting to see results. So I'm really, really excited. And I would just keep accumulating as much of this as you possibly can. I will keep you posted on this as I always do. Don't forget, social media links are down in the description section. Give me a follow. And of course, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is so, so appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.